Hi, I'm Howie Klausner. I'm the writer of One Great Thing, and I want to spend a couple minutes and tell you why I wrote this thing, why I'm passionate about it, and why I want to share it with you and hopefully share it with the world. There's an old saying that we are on this earth to do one great thing, and if we're still here, it means we haven't done it yet. And that was kind of the genesis of the project that you're looking at right now. This is a feature film, and it's one of the feel-good feature films, I think, in a world and a time that really needs that right now. And we actually excitingly happen to be living in a time where the market is actually now very friendly to this. I'll get to that very briefly in a second. I come from Los Angeles, California. I was there for about 20 years in the studio system. I wrote a big movie called Space Cowboys in 1999, and it gave me a career. And I was there for many years. I moved back to Middle Tennessee, where I kind of was looking for, I suppose, my own one great thing. Why am I doing this? What's my point here? I've done well with it. I've had a good run. But when this story came to me, it was really from a friend here in Nashville who kind of told me that he knew why I had come here, and that was to write his story. Of course, he's going to say that. But his story is intriguing. It's the story of a man who pretty much had built an empire himself, and it all came crashing down. And he does have that one chance to do that one great thing. I'll spare you a long plot detail, but that's what it's about. It's about the good stuff in life. So, why did I write this? Well, I kind of connect to that. I'm not 30 anymore. I've lived a little bit of life, and I think anybody that has understands that, and understands that just because a guy has started to put a few years underneath him, he probably has more to say. And I think that applies to all of us. And so that's really what this story is about. It's doing that one great thing. It's helping out the next guy. So let's look at really quickly, is a project like this even viable? Well, the fact of the matter is 20 years ago, the answer would have been probably not. I don't think so. You'd have to sell that in the studio system. What's happened in the last decade or so, though, is faith films, inspirational films, and independent films have exploded. They're getting acquired. They're now showing up on Netflix. They're showing up on Amazon. They're showing up in theaters right down the street from you, ways that it was absolutely impossible to do way back in the day. Just a really quick example, in the last year, I can only imagine that movie was made for $7 million. It was marketed for $4 million, and it made $80 million. There is an audience for this sort of film. That's what we're doing here. We're passionate about this story. We're going to make this story. We would love to invite you along, and hey, how about we do one great thing together?